Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Guys, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. Thank you so much on the recent support on the videos. The dragon video, the support was amazing for that video. All of the survival of the fittest, the sub wars that we're doing, and especially the LP series. I really appreciate it. I've been getting a bunch of different comments, and yeah, cue the music. The stars are just beautiful, and it's just you and me right now. No, don't get all romantic on me. I'm not like that. No, seriously though, I really want to say thanks for all the support lately. I want to talk briefly about the comment section, guys. I've been seeing a lot of negative comments lately, both toward me and towards a lot of the people that usually promote really good conversations. And I just want to say, I will block you, son. Don't you come into my comment section bullying around my people. I will knock you out of the comment section forever. All right, now that that's okay, hope you guys are having a good day. I always want to do something fun like that with you guys, and I don't want to offend too many people, but I thought that would be a funny way to tell you people to behave in the comment section. I want it to be a nice and happy place, and it's going to continue to be that way. It takes a lot more energy for you to think up this horrible thing to tell somebody than for me to just simply click block. So just to let you guys know, that's going to continue to happen. I will continue to hide people's comments that are picking at other people, and I don't say picking, like everybody's friendly here, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about the people that have malicious intent behind their words. You know the old thing, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Well, they do sometimes, guys. So just let you know that I will stick and stone your words if I don't know how that came out, but you all know what I mean. Behave and be nice. We're on the North Island today with a crocodile. I'm gonna still call it an alligator, but for those of you that want the technicality, it's actually from the crocodile family. It's not really an alligator. Alligators are from the southern regions. This is a game. There's a dragon in the game. For gosh sakes, man. So anyway, yes, I am aware that it's supposed to be a crocodile, but you guys get too literal with that stuff, man. Just because you're correct don't make you cool, okay? Like the way I pronounce Dodicarus and the way I pronounce... Oh, there's a saber-tooth. Hold on, watch. Let's show them how we do this. What now, saber-tooth? What now? Now who's got the advantage? Yep. Come at me in the water. Come at me in the water. Oh, you're on top of me now, huh? Hold on. Wait, maybe not. The hitboxes are still kind of wonky. You know what I noticed? The only thing that I do not like about the alligators or their attack speed. So if you can tell, like, watch the attack animation. See that? See that recall that they have? It's so I'm spam clicking it. 1, 2, 3, 4. On most creatures, it's a lot faster than that. That's what I'm noticing. So we aren't doing too much testing on Grosstedt today. Actually, I just came over to the North Island to kind of intro up and do a little bit of training and see how they reacted with these birds. And honestly, the birds are what caused the most difficulty. I mean, beyond like Rexes and stuff like that. So they still aren't incredibly powerful, all in all, as a mount. But what I do notice is that they're pretty darn powerful without. So let me go ahead and get off of this guy. A whistle attack my target. Attack. There we go. Attack this target. I'm getting... Alright. So it killed the bird all on its own. And I had to help it kill the scorpion. Ho. What you gonna attack? What are you gonna do? Grosstedt? Behave. Oh, you just want to snack a little bit. I understand what you're trying to do. Are you on aggressive or something? No, you're on attack this target. I see what you're going to do. Alright, you just need to come back over here. We need to wrangle in. I have some torpor effectiveness issues. Well, he's taking wide turns, isn't he? Come over here, man. It's dangerous over there. I know, you big ferocious beast. I know, but still, you know how I am. Alright, so he gained a little level. We need to see about that. And I'm guessing that we should probably increase melee. I'm going to continue to raise melee and health for a little bit until he's available to do a little bit more damage. He still gains so much XP at this point though, so I mean we can go over here and attack these guys. Let's let them come into the water to us. We'll lay in wait like the predators we are. And we'll kill a couple of these guys and see how it goes. Gain quite a bit from that, actually. I like how you can back up. You move a lot more swiftly in the water than you would think. So laying on the side is pretty cool. There's supposed to be another dino coming out that kind of looks like a more ferocious version of the Sarco. So I'm excited to see that. All right, how about this? Get him, Grosstead. Get him. Get him. I want to see you fight him. Look, he's hopping out the water. Get him, Grosstead. Oh, there's a raptor and all kind of stuff. Okay, maybe you need some help. Can you finish off the bird? Thank you. All right. Oh, no. Apparently, I did that, too. All right. How's your health, buddy? You looking rough. Oh. Yep. You took about half health from that. Well, I mean, that's not too bad, though. Through the leveling process, like I admit, he's going to probably be a little weak for a little while, but that's no sense in why we can't use him for training and stuff like that. It should be a good addition. Today, we aren't going to just be training the croc. I'm actually going to head on over and show y'all some additions to the base that I've been making. So I realize a lot of people have been asking, Z, you need to do another base episode. I know, man. So I've been doing a little bit of work off camera just to try to get it prepped for some ideas that I've been having. I kind of lost focus with the build for a little while because I didn't exactly know what I wanted, where I wanted to make it go. And there was a problem with the foundations, the way that I was placing them, that when there's like rocks underneath water, you can't place those pillars, and sometimes it would mess up the layout of the extension on the floor. So I'll show you what I mean when I get there. But basically what I had to do is change up my design idea to where it would be a little bit more streamlined. And with that said, I really don't have the place that I originally thought I would have to do things like, I don't know, put a vault in there. So yeah, I know it seems big and stuff, but it works out a little bit smaller than I normally thought it would. So I don't know, design imperfection on my part, but there it is rendering in. I want to show y'all some cool stuff that I did come up with. Check this out. It's a gator dock. I didn't place it exactly in the right place, but it still works out really, really good. And I wanted to be able to get up here and just lay my gator down and go to the North Island right quick to grab drops and stuff instead of always taking my flyers, because Grosstedt is very, very fast. Another thing I wanted to do is, I'll show y'all something that I did do. Excuse me, Manny. I took down the entire wall that was connected out here to kind of fence in all of my sharks and my plessy. So it was a little rough. My plessy's underneath here now, and I thought, like, I didn't know. Oh, my Sarco's following me. Hold on. There we go. Come on, Grosstedt. Back up. Back up. Turning radius is not that good yet. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I decided that I would make a little dock for it. I didn't know how the rafts are going to be, but I wanted to implement a little bit of something to act like a dock, and this worked out pretty good. I can actually extend this out, but the thing I was telling y'all about with the rocks down here, you see this rock right here? You can't break it, right? I can swing on it. It's like it's not one of the resource rocks, but it actually prevents a pillar going down into it. Some of the problems that I had by extending this out further was that I would run into rocks, especially right here on this side. So I couldn't put anything out on the corner, which was very, very disappointing. Like, I couldn't go any further out. But what I did do is decide to trim this up. So I put the rock walls on the outside, the stone walls on the outside, and it came out really, really good. And I actually built this. Now, this is something a little bit different. It's something I want to try. The first thing that I need to do is take out one of these, I think. Let's see, that's where the Sarco's at. We'll go ahead and demolish this. Alright, and we'll get on the Sarco and we'll move it a little bit. Alright, so this is what I want to, this is what I'm thinking about doing here. This is going to be something different, okay? So, I have a Phiomia right here. I put a lot of food on it. like, or the food stat is very high, okay? So now I can get on and off the Phiomia without worrying. And before, without this out there, I couldn't do it. I can also take the saddle off of it if I need it, but I still want to make sure that I can do this first. So what I need to do is make sure that only my sea creatures are in the vicinity, and I need a whistle follow all. That way everything will be tethered. And then, if everything's tethered to the Phiomia, I can put them on aggressive, and anything that comes by, they'll attack, and they'll just gravitate right back towards her. Kind of like the turret concept I did with the Dimorphodons. So, let's go up here. Let's move Manny and Grostet and all those out of here. I don't think I want Grostet on guard duty. Although I don't know. Maybe I do. I can always change that, though. Okay, so Manny's gonna get out. Oh, I think I might even have to move Bluebell. Blue balls. I don't know why I just call it Bluebell. Maybe I'm secretly craving Bluebell's delicious homemade ice cream. No, that is not a sponsor. I just finished watching some legal stuff about disclosure and things about that in video games, and when people give you video games or you get paid to do a sponsorship video, that you have to disclose it certain ways, and things are getting so complicated on the YouTubes, guys. All right, let's I guess I'll go ahead and keep Grostet here. All right, so I'm gonna have to make sure that this is boarded up. Hold on, I believe Manny has all my stuff too. Alright, you guys, I got a few more supplies made up. I moved out everything that I didn't want to follow. I don't even know if everything will be in range, but I'll go ahead and hit a follow all command now. And let's see, what I'm looking at mainly is in the other corner of my screen over there was Joshua and those guys. So I'll hit J. Okay, they are following. And it looks like if I move a little bit, it should jar them about. And they're going to try to make it to me. Maybe. Okay, all about the base is definitely following. And this is another thing that we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use this wooden wall. And I should be able to place it now. There we go. It's all sealed in. And let me make sure my sharks can get out of there, because apparently that's what, or either that or they're not. Yeah, it shows that they're following. Nothing else is following though. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's go, guys. Maybe it's because y'all are so close to land. Alright, so he should be fine over here. All about the base is definitely following. Let's get Joshua. Says the whole thing is I want them tethered to the Phiomia. And I want to be able to put them on aggressive, too. Alright. Oh, I thought I was... There we go. Need to level them up as well. Might as well do that now. Let's see. We're going to give... This is Joshua. Joshua needs health. And let's see what Sharknado needed. Sharknado does not need health, probably needs melee damage. There we go. And my Ithy, I guess, just needs... my Ithy just needs to stay put, I suppose. But I don't know. Maybe I could park my Ithy somewhere. Let's see. There we go. My Ithy is... Oh, and my Ithy doesn't even have a saddle on it anymore? What's up with that? Oh well, I'm going to have to do that. Got a little bit of health. I'm gonna add some movement speed to it, and I guess he's actually okay right here, because I don't want him having to fight or anything. All right, so and Grostet's right there as well, and I'm probably gonna unfollow Grostet as well. All right, so the Phiomia is the only thing that's stuck. Now, you'll see that the Phiomia... I hope I can get out of here after I did that. So the Phiomia doesn't have any food on it, which I can give it some food. That's what I wanted to access this from. But let's see if I can get out of here now. Actually, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, don't tell me I won't be able to do this. Let's see. Maybe if I get like a little bit closer to this side. Yeah, now I could get out. Okay, that's awesome. So, what we need to do is we need to give it some food. I had some food on it earlier, yesterday I think, but I didn't have a whole lot. But I just went grab some berries with Manny so we could do this. So what we'll do is just put it on roam. I know the last time I had problems with the tethering for the what's those things called? The dimorphodons, is that it wasn't moving. The Phiomia wasn't moving. So let's see. I'll just give you yellow berries for now, I guess. Oh, I'll give you some red berries too. And I'll give you some blueberries. There we go. Alright. You should be good. Oh, and I'm out of... Hold on. What else can I dump here? I don't want to dump any of this. I need all of this. Or I want all of this. I suppose I could come back for a few of the fences. Okay, I can move, yes. Not much, but... So, maybe it'll be faster if I swim there. I don't know. But what I want to do is I want to set up a trapdoor and a hatch to where I can access them. And I'll take off the saddle so it shouldn't stick out the top, although it might just a little bit. And it will move around, like I'll put it on roam, but it'll only be confined into that box. And y'all saw from earlier, it's not consuming oxygen. I do want to check it at all the places because I didn't do that yet. But all the places in that box, even though it's walking in water, it shouldn't be consuming oxygen, as that's what I'm hoping for at least. All right. God, we're so slow. Come on. Any second now. Ah, perfect. Okay. So let's give you all the berries. Now you'll have some good foods to eat. Good. And you see, the reason that I chose this one too is it has 19,202 food, which means it can go a while before I feed it if I have to. So let's take off this saddle, put it on it, and select roam. Enable wandering. There we go. So it should wander around a little bit. Now if I put my hatch down as well, let's see, I do have some of those. We'll go ahead and put the hatch frame. There we go. And we'll go ahead and use the reinforced. Now, the Phiomia is not visible, but is accessible through the trapdoor. I think. Reinforced trapdoor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to catch. But anyway, it's accessible. So, what probably can happen is that as long as the Phiomia roams around a little bit, the creatures will go back to it. Now, I haven't seen my sharks move or anything yet, but the Phiomia hasn't been on roam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything around just a little bit. And if the Phiomia moves, then everything should move too, is what I'm hoping for. So this experiment might take a little while depending on what the Phiomia decides to do. Let's just move Joshua around a little bit. I'm sorry, Sharknado around a little bit. And hopefully we'll give it a test and see what's going on. And the Phiomia is right there, not moving. I don't know why you aren't moving. You're on roam. Alright guys, so this is a failed experiment. What I tried to do is put it on follow just to make sure it would move around. And it's been walking back and forth quite a bit. None of the tethered dinos are moving, like at all. So, I don't really know what to think about this. Like, in theory it should work, but it's not. Okay, very interesting. I let the Phiomia go, and now everything seems to be gravitating towards it. Now, this isn't this isn't a possible thing because the Phiomia will eventually run out of stamina and drown. But it does lead me to believe that maybe it had to do with the way that they couldn't reach it. So, I'm thinking maybe if I were to box in a portion of this and put my Ithian on roam, that might be a difference as well. So we're trying something a little new. I'm going to try my Ithian here, but I need to build up the walls a little bit higher. So this one should be... I don't know how much space I'm going to need to get my Ithy in here, but Ithy's got a saddle on too. Oh my lord, you are too fast. Slow down, T. Alright. God. How am I even going to get in there? Oh. Okay. Now the question is, will you be able to get out? That I don't know. It kind of looks like you're stuck there. I just don't want it to be able to get out. I might have to do more walls than just this too. Man. I didn't mean to do that. More walls. All right, you guys, we got our box built for the Ithy, and I'll put some windows. I don't know if that's going to help, like as far as their visibility or line of sight or whatever, but I thought it was valid at least to try. So let's see. We're going to change this to enable wandering, and we're going to put these two walls to seal them in. There. Now, if I make him follow, will you follow? Do you have enough space to move around in there? So he doesn't seem to want to move anywhere, which is kind of weird. He has enough space. I wonder if it's something to do with captivity. I don't know, but it's making me crazy because he's not moving around anywhere. I wonder if he does on top. Now he does move when he's on top. Maybe that's because... that's kind of weird. So... can you move around in here at all? Alright, let's go ahead and hit J. That should follow everybody around. And I don't know if you're gonna wander at all, buddy, but you're gonna need to. We need you to wander around. Okay, so it looks as though these guys are following him, which is good. Oh, now how am I gonna get back up? That's something I didn't think of. Let's see. Maybe I'll be able to make another wall if I demolish this one. No. Dang it. Alright, you guys. I think I got it figured out. So for some reason, when the entire structure is walls, the other dinos can't seem to follow it, which is kind of weird, right? But when you change it to windows, it actually works, even if you close the windows. So now you can see that everything is tethered to the Ithy. If you see, like, Grostet is following him, Joshua's following him, Sharknado's following. So if I take any of the sharks out, for instance, and let it go, Sharknado will just tether right back to him. So with this known, we can actually keep them tethered here and cycle them all to aggressive. And I've already cycled the other two. Let's see, set aggression to aggressive and change the targeting range to highest. So basically, when anything comes in this area, what'll happen is that supposedly the two sharks and all about that base, the plesiosaur, will all follow and kill whatever's around. So we just need to test that now. Alright, you guys, the moment has arrived for testing. I brought a shark out here. There's not too many that spawn by my base ever since they reduced the spawn, but I'm hoping that this works here. So the shark could come into range real soon, and what should happen is my aggressive sea creatures should rush it and try to kill it. Let's see how it goes. Dun it, dun it. Alright, Ithy's on him. Okay, they just charged him. Good. Taken care of. Now what? Now are they gonna go back? Well, it looks like the Ithy... Oh! The Ithy took a little while. He was like, oh wait, where's everybody going? That's awesome. It works. Underwater base defense taken care of. I love it. That was awesome. So now that we have that figured out, last but not least, I thought I would install the same setup that we had for the old Phiomia, and here it is, except I have a ladder to go down in here, so I could come and feed the Ithi if I need to. And I know I was calling the Plessy the Ithi earlier, but I get mixed up sometimes. They were released in the same update, so... but anyway, now that the Ithi is here and on roam, and I'll make sure he is on roam. Yes, disable wandering is the option, so he's on enable wander, and we can get out anytime we want and follow him. I just gave him some meat, so he should be good, and he's sealed away to access anytime we need to feed him, and everything is tethered to him. So... it worked out good. Now I'm gonna have to get some lights and stuff in this place. I want to play around with some handrail ideas, guys, on this outside here to make this dock look a little bit more like a dock. I'd actually like to install a vault in here too. I don't have a vault yet, but I don't know how I would do it. I want it raised up off the ground so I can actually access it from underneath, but I don't want it to block any of the dinos from going in and out. I don't necessarily want it on this back portion either. I don't know, maybe I'll just stick it in this corner and see. I could put it in this corner. Actually, I could have two in either of these corners, I believe, and still access my gates, because the gates don't need to be open all the way wide. I mean, they'll open regardless of anything in its way, just like they do with the oven here. Like if I open the gate here, it'll swing right on top of the oven and everything, so I have no problems with that, and I can close it. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is I'll probably end up doing that, but I don't know how I'm going to install lights in here. I think maybe just in the corners. They should stretch pretty far. I think they raised the illumination on some of them, but we'll have to play around with installing a generator and stuff, so that might be next episode. I don't know, we'll be back, you guys, but I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, then subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.